Pop, pop, pop. Welcome back, Drinks and Drama.
I
Pop. Where's the red balloon? We ain't got the red balloon.
ain't got no
Yeah,
red
we ain't
balloon.
got no. We ain't got no props today. Props today. We ain't got no props.
What I tell y'all, wait a minute, is this?
Definitely bullshit. Tell us what this bullshit is.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, this is gonna be quiet.
Gentrification is a fucking abomination. Okay, when you are a content creator and you have created something groundbreaking, and you're black. And then when it gets a hold of the
Excuse me, I got the
masses,
hiccups, y'all.
and then you got
I
people
got a drink.
copying your shit, and then you making waves, like you making waves without the big networks. You and your spouse create something so great that it it snowballs to the
So
fact that
she
everybody
is
is getting in
talking
on it.
about Pop the
Netflix,
Balloon.
yeah,
No,
Netflix.
not Netflix. We gonna
No,
yes.
Netflix reached
I
out to
know it is, but
Arlette.
it's Pop
Yeah,
the Balloon. She started. I know y'all have seen people try to imitate it or whatever. There's a lot of imitation going on. But
you didn't
Arlette,
let me finish. I was building
oh
up.
my bad.
I was trying to build
But I'm
up,
just
but
saying Arlette. Like I'm trying to
I
get.
know, but I'm just saying I was trying to build up
But
because
she had the
I'm
it.
talking, but
But
I'm
she got
talking
the
about
it balloon.
gentrification.
Like,
We talking about
but she got the red balloon. The
we
it.
talking about the gentrification though, the gentrification. But yeah, continue. But anyway, gentrification it's just bad. And so basically just Kyle was talking about pop the balloon and that's where I was headed. But I was there was a method to my madness talking
I
about
know, but I'm just so
gentrification.
disgusted with the
When
whole.
when you look at our intellectual property and the things that we create and then money gets involved and then the whiteness gets involved and then the shit that we create they put it out there and you got crap. So let's get into pop the balloon.
Pop.
Pop the balloon live
Pop
because
is
there's
it's
two
pop.
different pop the balloons.
No, it's popped.
There's pop the balloon,
It's popped.
Arlette and BM's creation, and then there's pop the balloon live. And
And Pop the Balloon with Arlette. It's on YouTube on our channel. Check her out. Shout out to Arlette with Pop the Balloon. Um, that's the she started off with that, and it trickled down to people. Other people want to imitate it or whatever.
no, I didn't trickle down. People are so fucking unoriginal that imitation is the
Could,
sincerest form of
yes.
flattery
Well, that
that they
it's
took her
imitation of life.
shit.
They did do an imitation.
They've taken her
They did an
shit and they've
imitation of
remixed
life.
it
Yes, they did.
and they've
Yes, they
done it.
did.
But Arlette is
She's the
owns the
originator. Yeah.
yeah. It's her
Yes.
intellectual property,
Hmm.
and so
She came up with her and her husband
listen.
came up with the idea, the
I
concept.
ain't.
They did it on YouTube. So let's fast forward. They
I don't like to fast forward because see, this is a slow burn type of
I
situation.
know I don't need to slow and burn it.
No, this is a slow burn
My name ain't
situation
Usher.
because
I
no,
ain't burned.
this is no. I'm saying like this for real, for real.
I
Like
know.
I'm telling you, like I want to, cause this when you think about it, that's why I was trying to
So
set up the
okay.
conversation. This is. I mean, it's good that Arlette and BM took their idea and they've made coin.
How
And I
much?
know they gon' I don't
How
know.
much? You know, I was
I
about to say.
mean,
How much did Netflix?
the
Was it
zeros
worth
is
the money
probably
though?
talking. But
But
see,
is it
that's
gonna
the
last on
question.
Netflix though?
That's the question.
Yeah. What was the
Was the
money?
money really
Yeah.
talking? That's the thing. So that's what I was trying to set us up for when I was talking about
Okay, but yeah,
gentrification. It's just like, okay, when we come up
because
with
you know money
something,
talks.
it do. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, to take your idea and say, okay, you could be an executive producer on the show, da 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 da, and then they just take your whole idea and they turn it into some shit, and you're like, and in your mind, you could be like, that shit is not gonna work. But you're looking at this check with all these zeros, and you have a family,
Mm.
you got bills, and it's like, is my intellectual property Like what would you do? Like let's get into it. What would you do?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how many zeros are we talking
I
about.
mean, no, that's factual though. That's factual.
Um,
Cause I mean,
how
okay,
much
so
she
here's the
getting
thing.
paid?
So we already know
And she an
Arlette.
EP?
Yeah, she's an EP, but she
But
had to sacrifice not being a host of her
yeah,
brainchild.
yeah. So
But
now
then
they
again,
paying
them
the
zeros,
homegirl.
maybe the zeros compensated.
That's what I'm saying
Maybe
though.
the zeros
That's why she
compensated.
probably did what she did because
It
she
maybe
probably
the
was
zeros
like, wait,
compensated because they do have
wait, we gotta
kids.
do Medea. When she had that calculator, she was like,
But see, but that's a whole nother conversation though.
but is it
Is
worth
the
it
yeah
to
is the
sell
money
out
worth it?
like
Because
that?
here's the thing, they was getting
Sell out.
YouTube checks.
Sell out.
Sell out, right? They was getting YouTube checks.
Because that wasn't the idea of your concept of your I mean, I get the balloon part, but let's keep it real though. What's going on?
This show is it's garbage, and I love Yvonne Orji. I love her as an actress. I haven't watched any of her comedy specials, but
I'm gonna say my comment because it has something to do with the Netflix. We're not there yet. I'm gonna save it. You know that. But I'm disgusted. But
yeah.
we'll get to that part in a minute. But let's
But
like you
again,
said,
like backtracking, do you think
the
like
coins of the coin.
is it
Would you do it if the coins worth it?
okay? Let's just say, for instance, okay,
Let's
let's
come
talk about it.
on.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
Okay,
get into it.
so let's
If the
just
coins,
say
like for our show,
that's
what
what
if they
I know.
was?
That's what I'm
What if
saying.
they try to gentrify
That's what
our
I'm
show?
saying.
What would you do?
Do we need to make room for our whites co-host? No.
Hell yeah, Bobby, where you want to sit? How much you paying? Bobby, where you want to sit? Hey,
Right,
Bobby.
but I'm just
I'll
saying.
be there every day. Hey, Bobby.
But I'm just saying, like, no, real talk. But that's a conversation to be had. So let's just say our show.
No, ain't nothing to be had. I'm telling you.
I would be like, I'd be like, excuse us for a
I'm like-
moment.
I might Nick News. We in Dubai. What you talking?
No, wait. No, this is how I know this nigga ain't playing. Like, if somebody even said something, he would be on a flight. He would be in Dubai. I would still
Did
be
the
here.
check clear?
I would still be here like, Kyle, what the fuck? Where are you at? Bitch, I'm in Dubai.
The check clear.
Like, why would you do that? But no, like,
I
but
see
real
too
talk,
many
yes.
zeros.
But real talk though, like seriously, if
I did a
our
Kanye.
show, right, if our show, like no, seriously, like if our show did some seriousness and we got pulled aside and they pulled out a check, I'm gonna be honest, like we would have to go to the drawing board. And it would have to be like some serious zeros.
No, to be
It would have
serious.
it would have
yeah.
no, it would have to be some serious zeros, and it would have to
No,
be worth.
let's be honest. Yeah.
It would have to be worth it.
And you can't change the concept. You can't. I don't care if you want to bring another little host in, Bobby in, but Bobby need to shut the fuck up when we tell him to shut the fuck up.
Awesome, just hilarious. Hush, hush,
Hush.
shut up, shut up, shut up. Damn, shut up, shut up. Hush. But I mean, it's just a lot that I'm gonna tell you, Netflix. Okay, Netflix offered them a bag. That's the only.
It had to be.
That's the only way that I could
Yeah.
see. But of course, Arlette, they're not gonna stop doing the pop the balloon.
No, she
on
said,
on YouTube.
Why
But-
would she? Because she getting coins on that too.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like she's
smart,
getting
yeah.
double the coin. Like she's making money
Yeah.
hand over fist.
And before I don't want to say this, but
let's just get into
because
the
I want
show.
to say because she gonna get more coins off of her stuff on YouTube than on Netflix because that's
Yeah, so let's get into the Netflix show aired
crappy.
live, and I'm gonna tell you this. In my opinion, watching it, like I said, I'm a fan of Yvonne Orji. Like I loved her on Insecure, playing Molly.
And that's what
Ethan's
she's
best
giving.
friend. Yeah, and that's how I was feeling. Like as I was watching it, I feel like I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm watching Molly from Insecure host.
Why they had to call
The
her
show.
Molly though? Because every
And it
time I
was-
hear Molly, I think about
the
Molly.
drums. Yeah.
Molly the maid.
Molly the maid with me.
Mimi.
So watching Yvonne Orji on the show, first of all, the show, it was just loud. It was over the top. It was overly produced. It was fake. And I feel like
Yeah.
the contestants were probably all model actresses
They were because
looking
it
for.
was one guy from the challenge who said that comments.
Well, yeah, so the people looking for love, and we knew these motherfuckers was not looking for love. That was number one. That one Bananas, what was his name? Johnny Bananas or
Yeah, he's from
whatever.
the challenge
You
with that
racist
comment.
mother. And I was sitting there and I was listening because I wasn't really
Oh, I caught that. That's why I
when
couldn't.
he no when I said I wasn't listening, I was just like just watching the intro. So I love the way that Arlette went and knocked on Yvonne's
Mm,
door. It was kind of like the handing of the baton, like, okay, I did this and I'm passing it on to you. And I thought that was cool. Her and BM showed up at Yvonne's dressing room door, and they show Yvonne Orgy host, and her and Arlette had a cute exchange. I thought that was cool. And then BM came in and said his 1-2, and that was it. And I thought that was cool. But it was like when Yvonne took the stage, it was kind of like it was the Yvonne show. And when you watch Pop the Balloon, it's like Arlette will bring out next single lady, and the
mm-hmm.
person that's quote unquote looking for love comes out, and it's not about Arlette. We kind of forget that Arlette is there.
She's just
Arlette
hosting.
allows,
Yeah.
yes, Arlette allows
Mm-hmm.
the person looking for love to do their one too. She asks the questions, but then it's kind of like she
Mm-hmm.
just sits back and she allows the person looking for love and the potentials to engage and interact. And on Pop the Balloon Live, you had Yvonne Orgy like trying to pop fly, trying to tell jokes, and then you had the ladies who were looking for love. The one black woman I didn't like because she was clowning this one black guy. It was like every guy that came out, she had something negative to say. And first of all, there was no dark skinned black women. Thank you. It was too much. It was too fake. It was too gentrified. It was too whitewashed, and it's not something that I
Yeah.
will tune into. So I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to
It,
agree.
it was
I'm
it,
gonna
it's
have to. I'm
trash.
gonna have to agree
It's
with you.
trash.
I mean, I just feel like you know, Banana, whatever his name is, that would
An
really,
asshole. The
yeah.
things that he said
Talking
to that
about,
black woman.
she looked like she could be hanging from
Yep,
upside down
upside
from a
down.
tree.
As soon as that
Who
ugly
hangs upside down from a tree? A
monkey
monkey. That
by
was
their tail.
so freaking racist. Johnny Ben. Uh, I'm gonna leave that because you know what? I'm done. I don't even want to,
Yeah.
because he's disgusting.
The moment that was said, I was like, me and Amir looked at each other, and I was like,
Yeah.
did this motherfucker just say?
You might as well have called her a monkey. Like, don't.
Might as well.
Yeah. That was disgusting. But the whole concept, I do agree with you. It's like they whitewashed it.
Yeah,
It was
it
like
was fake
it
and
could have
phony. It's
been.
giving
It's given
Hollywood,
scripted.
and it's giving Hollywood, which is showing us
You
that
have
Hollywood
these,
is fake and
yes,
phony.
because you have these people coming. We
But it's
know these
Hollywood. You
people.
just said it's scripted,
Yeah.
so it was definitely giving Hollywood. Definitely giving. I probably will not watch again.
But that's not what the concept of her show is on YouTube.
Exactly.
This was so scripted. It was, like you said, it was whitewashed. Not just whitewashed. It was scripted. It was like,
It was too over the top. It was just like, ugh. It was just like every few minutes, Yvonne had something to say, and you could barely hear from the potential contestants because her ass is center stage. And first of all, when is the host center stage? You guys know how Pop the Balloon is. Everybody is in a straight ass line, and she goes and you talk to the lineup.
yeah, that was weird.
That was, yeah. And then after they done popping the balloons, you got the fucking cleanup crew coming out with push brooms.
Like
I
her,
didn't like it.
yeah,
I didn't like it.
we don't see all that.
I didn't like it. I
Editing.
didn't like it.
We don't see all that.
I didn't like it.
Next scene, we see him with the new balloons. Like, we don't need
Next
to see.
single lady. Yes, and the thing is, what's so humbling and what's so cool about Arlette is that Arlette knows that she is the star of the show, but she don't have to tell y'all she's the star of the show. It's like, how do I say I'm the star of the show without saying I'm the star of the show? Watch Arlette. Arlette will show you she's the star of the show without telling you that she's the fucking star of the show.
Yeah.
She is not over the top. It's not about her. It's about her single person and their potentials.
Hold on, y'all.
That's it.
I'm listening.
No, I'm
No,
done with
no,
it.
this JD.
I
right?
just feel like
No, I gotta entertain
Jermaine
JD.
Dupri.
No, Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
JD.
But listen, extras, y'all comment below. Let us know
hold
how you
on,
feel about
son. Hold up now. Hold up.
it. It's really nothing else to say.
No, I just want to say this. I don't think it's going to survive.
Yeah, it ain't gonna last.
It'll get one season, and I think.
I hope not. You're being too generous and too kind.
Well, Netflix
Who the fuck is
never.
gonna continue watching?
Well, if they have a contract, they have to.
I mean,
finish.
I get it, but
Yeah.
I'm saying who is going to tune in live every week to watch it? It's it's trash. It's trash.
I'm just glad, Arlette, that you kept your YouTube and still doing.
Please, and continue to crank out content every week, because I'm here
But can
for
I just say
it.
this though, because it's like
Shit, they done made me so mad I'm twisting my damn hair up.
she did something for us, the people. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Yeah, it gave. So here's the thing: Arlette and BM created a ratchet ass show for the culture that we could get down with. And here's another thing: what we like about Pop the Balloon on YouTube is that the motherfuckers on the show we can identify with.
Mm-hmm.
They are regular schmegular people.
It's not
We look at it's
scripted.
not. We look
Yeah.
at these people and we like, damn. I know a broad that got a big back
Mm-hmm.
like her, or that wear jacked up clothing like the guy, or that
Yeah.
got 12 kids and is trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like, it's all good. It's not fake and phony. These
Yeah.
people that we see on the show,
Scripted.
it's like, yeah.
They want their check.
These people that we see on Pop the Balloon with
Netflix give them that check.
with Arlette and her husband, we can identify and we have a commonality with these people, and that's why we watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know we're going to be in for some shit, and it's going to be funny, and it's going to be entertaining, and we're going to have a good ass time. And with this Netflix shit, I can't identify with none of these people. I can't. And y'all see how much I want. Listen. Wait a minute. We still got our buttons. We got to bring them out next week.
Oh yeah.
We got the bag of buttons. We just had to hide them from Junior.
We
had to hide them from
no,
Junior
we
News.
Thumbs down,
okay, we got to get a thumbs down button. And y'all see how much I love
we got the bullshit.
Pop the Balloon Netflix, because I'm twisting my hair. That's how y'all know I like Pop the Balloon Netflix, because not Netflix, Pop the Balloon YouTube, because I feel like I can identify with the regular schmegulars, because I'm a regular schmegular type of woman.
I just like it because it's authentic.
That's what I'm saying. It's regular schmegular people. It's not these actresses that's trying to audition
and then you get
for
some,
the next
you like,
movie.
Damn, you popped that balloon a little quick. You need even.
Yeah.
And they're like, but I ain't like how he had, his hair was like party. I don't like that. Oh, it's just like it's. I love it because it's natural and authentic. It's not scripted.
I'm gonna say that to say Arlette's latest episode came on Wednesday, and we about to go watch that. How about that?
All right,
we'll see you on the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Order.
Bye.